Okay, in this video I am going to explain the architecture about my data engineer. In this data engineer project, I am going to simulate a data set with chatgpt. Okay, is to say we will say the ChatGPT if we can create a data set. This data set is his name is registry sales. Okay, after we create the data set with ChatGPT, um, this data set I am apply the process ETL. Okay, is to say I am going to extract after the transfer and finally load. This process, especially in load, we can uh, we can create another CSV. For this CSV is clean. After we can get our CSV clean, we pass to Google BigQuery. In Google BigQuery, I am going to create a table, a project, sorry. After in this project, I am going to create a table. Finally, I use Locker Studio for do my dashboard. Okay, I have to mention this in BigQuery. Again, I write some queries. These some query we can extract very important information about my CSV. Okay, this data engineer project is more simple because previously I use Postgres SQL, Metabase, Airflow, Docker. Okay, in this project is more simpler. The idea behind this data engineer project is to try to understand the flux about my data. Okay, I am going to pass to ChatGPT for help us to create my data set CSV. We are here in ChatGPT. The only thing to do is to ask ChatGPT give me an CSV for practicing my ETL process in Python. Okay, ChatGPT is a powerful tool and beautiful tool because, for example, when I study quantum mechanics and differential equations, the only when I don't understand uh, a topic, I ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you. Uh, can you help me to understand and explain me and give me an example for this topic? I pass my homework in format PDF or take a photo, and after pass to ChatGPT. ChatGPT explain me a topic. Okay, so I also to ask code and um, some corrections about my code in overlap latex. So we can create a CSV files for analyze this data. For example, I ask ChatGPT to give me a CSV. Okay, Chat GPT, can you give me a data set for practice my process ETL in Python for do what place in English. Nice. This is exactly the kind of practice that will push you to downward and data engineer roles. Okay. NGC taxi strips and dataset. For example, here ChatGPT give me some links where I can go. The and after the only thing is to download this CSUB download. Okay. So chat, I want to use place. Again, you give me the link for download place. Perfect. Now we're taking like real data engineer. Okay, here ChatGPT simulate the dataset, and the only thing to do is click here, and after we implement my process ETL. Okay, how to do load in Python here. ChatGPT help us to how to load it in Python. Okay, finally, this part of video, the only thing to show you is that ChatGPT is a powerful and beautiful tool. So Gemini, DeepSeek, and another artificial intelligence, so powerful tool. Okay. Now I am going to pass my process ETL about this data engineer project. Okay, after to say ChatGPT, hey ChatGPT, you can create, you can simulate a dataset CSV for download for implement my process ETL or data engineer or data analyst. Okay, this dataset is ChatGPT simulate. Okay, we can see the columns, for example, order ID, customer ID, product category, product price, quantity, order date, city, payment method. Okay, this part ignore because I wrote any formulas for extract consult data. Okay, but this dataset we can see that some columns is empty, files, rows, sorry. For example, row 5 and column G is empty. The same with the, the same with the column D is to represent my product price. The same idea with the payment method. Okay, this dataset is very easy to understand because, for example, this is my order ID, customer ID, and this customer ID pay pay for one quantity, and the product price, this quantity is this product price. Okay, the order date is this date, city Tijuana, payment on cash, and the after the same. No, for example, book this customer ID 21 and 30 books. Each book's cost is 70.73. She pay for 7 books. Okay, This is the date, city Tijuana, pay method is credit card. Okay, this dataset is very easy to understand, but if it is very easy, don't we can we can convert this problem in more complex. Okay, for this project, we we only to stay with this part or say SUV. Okay, right now I show you my process ETL in Python. Okay, in this part or my code, the only thing you to do is tell me about is how data is missing, especially in this case, for example, order ID. The only thing is to do is zoom out data is null, and after if this number is bigger to zero, um, tell me Python tell me hey, the missing the number in order ID is to say, for example, this number is 22, missing 22 in order is to say 22 data in this column is null. The same idea with customer ID, product category, product price, quantity, etc. For each column is my CSV file. Mm, After I remember in the column price name in this column, the type of variable is number, integer or float. The only thing to do is to fill with his main value. Is to say the only thing to do here is this is number, okay? Because main product underscore price df this column, after we calculate the main in this calculate main, the only thing to do is fill all the data is null. Okay. In this case, remember for column city and pay method, this type of variable is a string. The only thing, for example, is some data in my column city is null, fill with without underscore city. Okay. The same with the column pay method. The only thing to do is fill na fill, sorry, with without underscore method. Finally, the only thing is to write my except for there is any error. And finally, in this part, the only thing is to call my my function. Remember, my parameters is data and clean. Okay. The only thing to do here is to run my Python file. Okay, here in my run. Okay, I hope this process does not late because my laptop is very slow. Mm, Okay, I am waiting for my Python file does run with success. Okay. Mm, Okay, this process is finally, mm, remember when we write how data in each column is null. Okay, in for example, in product price 2000, data is null. Okay, the same idea, mm, the same with the column city and by method. Okay, my process, this process um, generate a clean data set. This data set clean is seen in my Excel.